Hello teacher, good morning. My name is Marcelo Cano, and in this video I will explain about an interesting topic that is related to lesson planning. Well, before explaining and describing the elements of a good lesson planning, I would like to share a short description and a definition about what a lesson planning is or why is important a lesson planning in the teaching and learning process. Well, one of the teacher skills that teachers have to develop is about how to prepare, design, and do a good and effective lesson planning in order to take advantage or about to take advantage from all the resources and the time that the teacher has inside of the class, and with the objective to motivate and engage the students and prepare them for learning the new concepts that teacher have to in the learning process, in the teaching process. According to the elements of a good lesson planning, I will explain and describe some important factors that a good lesson planning have to has inside of it. Some of them are structure and organization. This is related with the organization and about the all content that a teacher, a lesson planning have to has in the inside of it. Time management. The time management is according to the time, the organization time, and how the teacher organize and distribute the time in order to complete all the activities for this class. Adaptability and flexibility. As teachers, we know that the lesson planning is flexibility. This is because in the teaching and learning process, we have some learning styles, and some students they learn and get the knowledge in a different way. So as teachers, we have to be ready to adapt our lesson planning in order the students can reach the learning objectives. Differentiation is according to the learning styles. This is because as adaptability and flexibility, we have different learning styles inside of the class. So we have to prepare different activities and different strategies for in order the students can reach the objectives in the teaching and learning process. For designing a good and effective lesson planning, teachers we have to consider some factors and some important aspects. For example, one of them is learning objectives. Learning objectives is about what teachers and students have to reach at the end of this class. This is about what the students are expected to learn at the end of the class. Prior knowledge. Prior knowledge is about or is related with some contents and knowledge that the students learned before in another classes, and how these concepts or how these contents can be linked with the new knowledge that teacher had to transmit in this class. Differentiation, as we talked before, is about different learning styles. As we know, inside of the class, we have different learning style, different type of students. So teachers, we have to be ready and we have to be prepared in order to change the activities and in order to adapt the activities in our lesson planning. Assessment and evaluation. Assessment and evaluation is according to this is a group of activities, worksheets, tasks, homework, tests that teachers have to adapt and teachers have to develop in order to check if the knowledge of the students were understood and were reached for them. Resources and material. The resources and materials, these are supplies and the materials that teachers can we use inside of the class in order to teach the new knowledge. Okay, these are all the materials and the bibliography that teachers use for designing this lesson plan. Instructional strategies. The instructional and strategies, these are the directions, the teaching methods and instruction as a group work during instructions and the use of technology that teacher can use in order to transmit the knowledge. So the teacher can use all of these resources for teaching in a better way. Time management. The time management is about or is related with the time organization inside of the class. The teacher, this is really important in order to motivate, in order to organize, in order to distribute the time correctly inside of the class with the objective to to complete all the activities with the objective to complete all the tasks and are very important with the objective to give an important and a correct feedback for the students. Engagement and motivation. Engagement and motivation is this is a the teacher has to know how to prepare motivating activities in order to avoid mental tiredness, in order to avoid boredom, in order to students can be motivated and engaged, we prepare them for getting the new knowledge. So I work as a teacher and I would like to share my lesson planning. This is a lesson planning teacher from my high school. As I told you, I work as an English teacher. And in this wiki planning or in this planning, we have all the aspect and all of the elements that as a teacher we have to prepare for our class. So, for example, the learning objectives, the time class, all of the learning styles. We have the learning assessment. This is really important, the assessment in order to to check if the students learn and if the students understood the knowledge. We have the resources and materials. This is about what materials I'm going to use in my class. This is the bibliography that I use in order to design and in order to prepare my lesson planning. For example, here we have this is an important aspect when we decide a lesson planning that in some schools we have a student with special needs, so we have to prepare special activities for these students. This is about a different learning style. This is like adaptability. So we have to adapt the our lesson planning in order our students, all of these students, even students with special needs and the students who don't have special needs can learn and can reach the learning objectives. So that's it about my presentation. Thank you so much, teacher. Have a nice day.